Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. I hope you're well today. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. Um, Let me know in the comments that you are here and you are tuning in. Give me a hello. Let me know that you are watching today. And if you're tuning in on the replay, a hashtag replay would be amazing. It's always lovely to know who I'm talking to. So, today I want to share with you my favorite motto. And although this is my favorite motto, I have no way to attribute anyone who may have said it, and maybe I even made it up. I'm not quite sure because I have Googled it and I cannot attribute this to any particular person. But it is something that I heard a long time ago, and it's something that has very much stuck with me ever since. And so I wanted to share it with you today because I think it is a good guiding principle. If you're new to me, if I've just hopped in your feed, hello, it is lovely to meet you. My name is Annette Ferguson. I am CEO of Annette & Co, UK-based accounting firm. I'm a chartered accountant, certified profit first professional, and financial strategist. And fundamentally, we help business owners take home more money from their business for them and their families to enjoy through a variety of methods. But it is lovely to have you here. It is lovely to see you on my live stream. I am currently going live every weekday is my aim, round about 10:30 typically, although there is the odd day that gets pushed to 10 o'clock, but typically at 10:30 on whichever platform you happen to be watching on at this point in time. So the big reveal on the motto that has stuck with me for a number of years and that I do keep coming back to and thinking about is the motto of trust your gut and understand the data. Because for me, it's not an either or situation. I think we actually need to have both and we need to listen to both. We need to listen to our gut and our intuition and our heart and all those things, whatever you call that thing, that does need to be listened to. And that can be really difficult. I have struggled with that for a long, long time. But it's really important to tune into that voice, however you position what that voice is, depending on your beliefs. But it is also incredibly important to realize we are running a business here, and businesses have lots of data that can help guide us, give us direction, and make sense of what we are doing and help us make strategic decisions rooted in the reality of the situation, where we find ourselves, or whether that's within our business, whether that's in the wider industry, the wider economy, the wider country, whatever that is, but understanding that actually both of these things need to exist at the same time. Now, what that means practically is that you need to track the data in your business so that you have the information to be able to make data-driven informed decisions for your businesses and financial strategy. Because without seeing the data, we can think different things. So, for example, years and years ago, I did not track the source of the leads that were coming into my business. And I had a feel for where I thought people were finding us and where they were coming from and what that mix looked like. And I was encouraged to start tracking that information. And I got quite a different result when I started tracking it with the actual data. It skewed differently, quite significantly differently than I actually thought it was going to skew. And that was quite eye opening for me because it meant that actually, where I was devoting a vast amount of time and energy, was actually not in the place that was delivering the highest return for me in my business. And therefore, it meant that actually I could focus on other areas that I now clearly had the data on to tell me where I should be focusing. And so having these two things in our business is important. Having our our gut and what our gut is telling us, and understanding the data on that as well. On a story about my gut and where that has led me, I have anytime I am on a sales call with a potential client and I have a feeling that I'm not sure we're going to click properly. I'm not sure this is going to work. I'm not sure me and this person are the right people. Anytime I've had that inkling, niggling in the back of my head, and that person has come on board as a client, my gut has proved me right. I have found that we just didn't gel together very well. It was difficult to communicate fully, and typically that relationship has not flourished. And obviously, that's clearly disappointing on both sides. But it also tells me to listen to that gut feel, because I could have and should have said on that initial call, actually, I don't think we're going to work brilliantly together. I think that we're not the right firm for you. And yeah, that's a scary conversation for me to have, in all honesty. I do not like doing that. I also did do it once, and somebody left me a horrible one-star review on Google as a result of me saying, actually, I don't think we're going to work together, as a result of how our conversation and interaction went. So it is scary for me to do that, but also I think it's really important in these situations where our gut in our business is saying to us, I don't think that's a good idea, to actually pay attention to why that is. And is that just because we're scared of something? Or actually, is there a reason why our gut is telling us that? And being able to listen and understand where that's coming from as well is really important. So these two sides that I have of trying my hardest to listen to what my gut is telling me, what my instinct is telling me, and also being really clear on the data in my business. We now track vast amounts of data to look for correlations, to look for patterns, and to understand how everything fits together and works in my business. And I highly recommend you doing the same thing and setting aside time each week or each month to really get clear on what the different pieces of data in your business are telling you. And the data can come in many forms. That can be, prospects and leads and marketing, but it can also be client delivery, things like how quickly you get back to people, and those kinds of things can also be important data points to measure. Things like how long are people on average a customer or client for you? What is their lifetime value? What's their average spend? All those kinds of things are important data points as well to understand where your business currently is, and where you want it to get to as well. So, trust your gut and understand the data is my motto that I try very hard to run my business by, and in some ways parts of my life by as well. I encourage you to think about what it might mean for you. Let me know in the comments what you think about this motto, and whether you have any mottos that you run your business by. I would love to know what those are. I would love to know in the comments what those are. Um, I hope I'm going to sign off now, but I hope you have a wonderful day. I know your time is incredibly precious, so thank you for spending some of it with me. Do let me know your mottos in the comments, and I will be back. I believe it's the same time again tomorrow. I'm just checking. Yep, I will be back again at 10:30 tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all again very soon. Take care, everyone.